been seeing him. You see, one thing is, if you come to me as a friend, you come to me in distress and tell me, I have this and this and this and this problem. My husband is going outside our marriage and this and this. I'll be like, by the way, I know. I happen to see.
If you ever do that, trust me,
No, I'll be like, I happened to see him somewhere, but I didn't.
Why did you tell me?
So that you do what?
You're not a good friend.
So that you do what?
Viewers, kindly, let's discuss this.
No, let's ask this
because honestly, I'm not getting what my friend is saying over here.
There's one thing. Let's do this. This is a question to everyone. You have a friend who's in a marriage.
Yeah.
You happen to find the husband in an awkward situation with some other chick that is not your friend. Mm-hmm. But your friend is being treated perfectly okay. Everything is going well in her home. Everything is perfect. Like every time you meet with her, she does not take a minute to tell you, you know how my husband is amazing. He did for me shopping. He did this. He brought that to the house. He's taking us and the kids to, And then there's this one friend who the husband is cheating. And your friend is constantly coming to you in distress, crying about it, telling you, you know what, the other time he left the house, he didn't leave us any food, he didn't do this, he does not pay school fees for the kids. And you practically saw this man in a weird situation with somebody else. In these two scenarios, which one would you tell? Is it the one with a perfect home, or is it the one with a broken home?
Well, as for me, I'll tell the one with a perfect home.
I'll tell the one
and I will also tell the one with a broken home, because you know why? There's no way I would want to watch the one with a perfect home let her perfect home, be ruined with some girl, and I've been seeing this happening. So according to me, I will make sure that I inform my friends. But then I'll tell you. I'll tell you so that you hate me. You tell me, you know what.
Me, one thing I normally say, if that marriage was born to break, it will break. Even if I tell you, because when I tell you, you're going to even put more fuel to the fire. Because if I tell you, what are you going to do? Go show your husband, my friend saw you at the
No. Now let me tell you something.
You're adding more fuel to the fire.
That one now depends with me. Me, the wife. That one will now depend with me. You tell me so that I find a way of handling it. How I'm going to handle it is none of your business.
I advise you, ladies, but when you're planning to tell, make sure you have evidence. Please don't tell. If you don't have evidence, caught on camera.
No, for as long as you saw him,
seeing it, let me tell you something. You would understand.
This thing.
There's one thing you would understand. You wouldn't take offense. You would know that I have pure interests. Like, I don't have any other ulterior motives to come and tell you that kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. But there are friends who don't. That's why I come back to the same thing as, your friend.
You know your friend.
I know you. So if I tell you, you're going to handle it in a mature way, you know how to, I know how you're going to take it. There are people you cannot tell them anything. Even if you find him on top of anything, please do not
tell them.
That friendship will end there. When you said he was on top of whatever, it is going to end there. Why? Because it's not everyone who's going to get the right,
approach to whatever it is.
And another thing is, if I come and confront you and say your husband is cheating on you, there are people who will do this. I'll go pick my husband, put him here, go pick the chick and put them there. You told me something the other day. Your husband is cheating on you. And the husband will be, are you not the same person that asked me for coffee the other day?
But he will be lying.
Yes,
you can defend yourself against that.
And say what?
I have never asked you for coffee.
The moment he says that, due to the love your friend has for that man, whatever that man will say will be right. And whatever you will say will be wrong. Because at the end of the day, unaambiwa maneno ya watu wanaojifunika duve moja, achana naye. Kama wanalala kwenye kitanda kimoja hivi, ndani ya duve moja hivi, achana naye.
Viewers, we need to know what you think about this, because as for me,
I
want to be told.
One thing I'll say, I'll beat him up. He'll come and tell you the story.
Give us your views on the comment section and tell us what you think about
I think the one where you see him and beat him up works better. Just see him and beat him up. Uko tu. Piganeni huko. Tandika mtu anakuja kueleza story.
Do you know this thing that you're talking about now reminds me of how men behave, because boys will always cover for anything. Even if they're your friends,
never trust your hubby's friends. In fact, the main ones, those ones are snakes. Those ones, they are big snakes. Never trust them. Because even if your hubby shows up with 100 women, any woman that's my in-law.
Everyone is your in-law.
Hey, you're the one who has this man's heart. They were like, you're the one with this man's heart. My in-law. So see how he's adding weight. because of you.
Because of you.
20 minutes later, a new one
A
will
new
show
one
up.
will
My
show up.
lord.
Oh, God.
Last week he was not even functioning well because you were not around. And you're like,
In-law. Everyone is your in-law.
in-law.
So
So
they will
long as
never
the
tell
man
you,
shows
you're the
up,
only girl this guy has. They will never
they
tell
will
you the
even
truth.
swear
Oh my God.
that you are the only girl. They will even swear that since they knew this kid, they have never seen him with a woman before. You are
No.
the first one.
Does it mean that men have each other's back compared to us women, or what?
Exactly. I think men do have a form of respect for brotherhood. They are bros before anything else. A man would practically, like right now, if we do a loyalty test, and we call your husband's friends, and he's sleeping here, and you say, I have not seen my husband since yesterday, and he said he was going out with you, they'll say, he's here. He's sleeping. Yes, he's here. Can I talk to him? They'll be like, yo, your wife is calling. Oh, you call her back. Okay. He said he's going to call you back.
And he's not there.
And you're with him.
Oh.
You ask that you're with him. And they're saying he's here. The problem with us women is the fact that women are quick to let go of their friendships because of, I think, small gains.
Small gains, you say.
And it's not even small gains. I'll put it as there's jealousy. There's an aspect of jealousy. There's an aspect of what else? Greediness. Because one thing I don't understand is why would you go behind my back, knowing very well it's gonna backfire to your face? Because when you
But
decide,
you see, sometimes before it backfires, I would have benefited anyway.
it's a short-term benefit. At the end of the day, it backfires, and you lose a friend who would have been there.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I always say, you'd break a friendship because of $1,000, but you have been constantly getting at least $100 from this other relationship.
Oh yeah.
So you value that bulk $1,000 rather than this $100 that you've been
That you-
receiving
yeah,
from time
every
to time.
day.
One thing I always say, remember, $1,000 that you do not need is not important as the 100 shillings you need.
You get every day.
No, the one you need.
Yeah.
Because if you give me $1,000 that I don't need, I wouldn't even take it as a big deal. But imagine that 50 bob you need, desperately need.
Let me
If somebody
ask you
gives you
something.
that,
In this case, do you still find yourself, if this person does that to you, let's say for example your girlfriend does that to you, do you still find yourself in a position to forgive this person?
yes, I forgive, but
You
I never
do?
forget.
You do?
I never forget.
Why are you forgiving someone who backstabs you?
I forgive.
Someone who can easily sell you out?
I forgive you because I don't want to carry that burden. I don't forgive
Well,
you for
what's
you.
the meaning of forgiveness then?
Let me tell you, if you don't forgive someone, you constantly have that grudge in your heart. for
So
this person.
you forgive
So
them?
why are you suffering for their mistakes? Yeah, that's the question. Why are you suffering for their mistakes?
So are you still going to be friends with this person?
I'm practically, you see, me forgiving you does not necessarily mean that we're going to go back to what we were.
Okay.
I will forgive you, but now I know better than to trust you.
I see.
I know better. Now when it comes to certain angles of life, I know better than to trust you. So you might still be in my circle, but you will not be
But
at
you
that
know
place where you were.
Oh yes, you
Because
have
I have learned a few things from the experiences that you have taken me through. Because if you betray my trust, trust is never easily earned. You earn my trust. The moment you break it, it's like a
That's
glass.
it.
You can never fix it to wholeness again.
Sure.
There are particles that are gonna get lost. There are particles you'll never recover. They will. It's like when you pour water on the floor. There is no way you're gonna get that water and put it back into the glass and be the same level where it. So sometimes I always think it's how you look at things.
How you look at things.
The glass is either half empty or half full. How are you looking at that glass? That is what makes the difference. Because one thing I think friends have taken me through a lot that has reached a point in my life where you're always like, So that is what you decide. So you think you're smart. Okay. No problem. Because I have trusted people before.
Oh yes.
They have broken my trust. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna trust anybody else. But one thing I always say is I will not bleed on you if you did not cut me. You did not cut me. I won't
That
bleed
sounds
on you.
good.
But the moment you cut me, I'll definitely bleed on you. You cut me, I'll bleed.
Okay.
Because if I meet you today and you're a good friend to me, we are gonna be friends.
Sure.
I'm gonna share. You know, the practical. I used to have a friend some time back where I'd share my things with her. Then I'd hear them from somebody else, telling me exactly what I said, word to word. I would ask her, I told you this and 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 this, and now it's everywhere. What happened?
Mm.
You should be like, I swear,
I did not.
I was not the one. You know me. They always use that
You
thing.
know
You
me.
know me.
How can you doubt me?
And I'm like, how do I know you? You know, you ask yourself in your head, how do I know you? And then, so I was like, okay, no problem. So one time, I did it intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Fabricated a story, and I gave her the story. 24 hours did not elapse. I received a phone call with the same story.
Oh my God.
And I was like, thank you, my dear. I know you're mad, but thank you. Thank you. I know what I was doing. Thank you. I didn't even confront her about it. I took 2 steps back. 2 steps back. I don't burn bridges. I might
You
need
don't
you.
burn bridges.
I might need you.
So up to this moment, she doesn't know that that's what you did.
She's always like, what's up? You don't hang out anymore. I don't see you anymore. I'm like, I've been busy.
Is it not affecting you?
I've been traveling. Why would it
You
affect
don't
me?
miss her?
Why? It's more of this. If I want to hang out with her, I can still hang out with her. But now I know better than to tell her my secrets. General stories, well and good. You can spread them all you want. But my intimate secrets are now out of bound to her. Like, you know your friends.
Yeah.
There is one in the crew who can never keep a secret. In fact, if you want to invite people for a party, tell her. She will do the invitation for you because she will tell everybody. We will be having a party on Friday. She will do that. So there's that one person who always know you're like, okay, we have this information, we want to get it out. How do we get it out? You're like, call so and so. She's the BBC Africa.
Oh
She
my
will
God.
spread it. Give her 2 hours. It will be everywhere.
Everyone will be
In fact,
having
she's gonna do a
the
WhatsApp
info.
broadcast. She's gonna include everybody and broadcast to everyone. And we know her. And we love her.
You love her the way she is.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of understanding.
We can't make her shut up. So we just love her. And you know, we will put her weakness into good use.
Oh yes, I see.
We will put it into good use.
Now let me ask you, is this the reason why most ladies nowadays, you even meet young girls from high school telling you, I don't have girlfriends. Me, I only have boyfriends. I don't do girlfriends because, you know, they will backstab you, they will do that. Almost everyone is talking about that right now. I don't know. What do you make of it?
One thing I always say, any man being nice to you is offering you D. Indirectly or directly.
Say that again?
Every man that is being nice to you is offering you dick. Directly or indirectly. He's offering. He's not forcing you to take it, but he's offering.
It's available.
It's available. So just in case you need it, it's here. You know.
Oh.
That is why you see men tend to be very protective of their women having men friends. Because they know. At that point, at that small point of weakness, that is what they're waiting for.
Wow.
So that is why most of relationships and marriages have been ruined by these male friends. Because he's my friend, he's harmless, he does not have anything, he won't do anything. But at that point of weakness, you wake up in a bed, both of you naked. It's like, I was intoxicated too.
What did we do?
What happened? What did we do? You see, everyone was intoxicated.
That's a nice question. What did we do?
They'll be like, you wake up and you're like, is this what I think it is?
Can you imagine?
They're like, I'm also shocked.
But come to think of it, is it true that all male friends, like so long as you're in opposite whatever?
Haven't you ever had that we were friends for 5 years and now we're married 2 years?
No. I've heard of that. Maybe I was there for you.
What happened?
Every time you're getting heartbreaks, I was so there for you. I was giving you a hug. I was like, you know what? He was not right for you.
Then I realized how.
Then later I realized.
No, I started realizing how good you are, and then the way we talk. I said, I'm always having fun. You know, men and women are quick. I think men are quick to fall in love with people they are close to.
Is it falling in love or is just something else?
There's 2 things. It can either be lust or love. There are people who genuinely fall in love with you, but there are people who lust. Because they'll be like, oh, you'll be out with friends and he's there, he's just your friend, very harmless, not even thinking about it. Then the friends will be like, oh, that bestie of yours, yeah.
Guys, tell us something about this, because I don't agree with her once again. Your male friend, if you're a lady, your male friend doesn't have to be your secret admirer or something like that.
He is offering.
I am insisting on that, by the way.
I'm insisting on the fact that he's offering. Ask any man, they will tell you. He is offering. Directly or indirectly, he is offering.
So, this thing of ladies telling you that, oh, I don't want girls.
Let me tell you, it's because of betrayal. You see, when you think you're friends with someone, then at the first clash, they call your man and tell him all your secrets since you're 8 years of age. You're like, what the hell?
So
we have just clashed like 2 minutes.
Oh yes, yeah.
I
was just waiting for a moment of we clash and then.
No, you're like, I'm angry. I did it out of anger, and now because you are hurt, you want to take it out on me and make sure that I get hurt as well. So what do? You go look for that one thing that will hurt me the most, and the quickest angle for me to hurt this lady is this man because she loves him. So okay, then I'm gonna ruin that relationship. Oh, it's a business. I'm gonna ruin that business for her. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, But in all this, women have genuinely given up on their own species. No, even women themselves fear that gender. We fear the gender.
We fear our own gender.
Yes, we fear the gender.
And so, is it right for us to have the opposite sex as a friend?
I think it's how you carry yourself.
Exactly. You don't know, now you're talking.
The man is still offering. It's how you carry yourself. He's still offering.
So
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you.
About.
Because even if he sees you as a sister, he has
At the end of the day, he's not your sister.
No admiration of that. At the end of the day, he's not your brother. He's not your father.
Oh yes, yeah.
You're not coming from the same lineage. It will not be an abomination or a taboo. Remember that.
I just love the way you're putting this.
Yes, it will not be an abomination or a taboo. At the end of the day, he will be there for you. He sees you as a sister. But now when you sit in the company of other people, they will notice you. They will be like, that friend of yours has a slim waist. He will also check she has a slim waist.
I didn't notice.
I didn't see that. Oh, she has a slim waist. Slowly by slowly, he will start noticing. He will start noticing things. You come to him and you're like, bestie, you tell him all your sex weird stories. He wants to also experience it now because you've told him all about it. He now wants to experience.
Because he's just your friend. You see him as a friend.
Yeah, you see him as a friend. Like how ladies will talk, men will talk about their sexual, the intimate moments. Now you have a male friend, you go and talk to him about your own intimate moments. And then for him, he's busy imagining. I was like, how was that? He's picturing it when you're saying it. Then the next is like, I also want to try that. It wouldn't hurt for me to also know how it works, So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you choose to be your friend.
Guys, I'm still going to need you guys to give me your comments. I mean, your views about that.
Please do.
And what do you advise people who say they can only have male friends and then they force their spouses to like their friends?
Have as much as you can. Have as much as you can.
Because we'll be like, hey, you met me knowing that guy, you met me knowing that guy. This guy has been my friend ever since.
One thing is for sure, when your man is being jealous about your friend, he's seeing something you're not seeing.
Are you serious, friend?
Yes, it's the same way I would be protective of, my man having a female friend.
Exactly.
Because I will be
now
seeing
you're
things
talking for the first time.
Yes, I'll be seeing things he's not seeing because I'm a woman and she's a woman. Me, I'm seeing things she's not seeing. He's just brushing things over. That's my friend. There's nothing there. But what if this friend has other motives?
So this is where we go back to what you said earlier. It depends with you.
Yes, and that particular friend, because people are different. I might be here looking at this chick. I have. There's one time I remember. I went out with my boyfriend. We were meeting his friends. So the friend came, said hi to my man, and didn't say hi to me.
Oh yeah.
So I was dark. I was like cold. I was like a shadow. She did not see me. I was invisible. And then he's talking to the guy. And he's like, yeah, let's just go say hi to the other table. And you're there. And she's being all, she's like grabbing his hand, like, let's go this way. Buy me a drink.
No, I think just about the same thing we talked about earlier about boundaries. I think there has to be.
In as much as there is boundaries, friends always feel like.
No, you can't be all over me and it's just okay.
For him,
he's just a friend.
For him, he's not noticing.
Oh.
It's the same way when your kid jumps on you and touches you, you don't have a problem. But this is my kid, But somebody else will be like, your kid shouldn't be doing that, Somebody else will be like, your kid shouldn't be doing like, no, it's just a kid, he's 3. Okay. But people from the outside are the ones who are able to see and tell you that no, in as much as he's 3, that's not the way. You need to direct him into this path. So when you see it and you try to tell him, I do not have a problem with your friend, but don't you think your friend should tone it down a little bit? Yeah. Let them tone it down.
But no, you see the problem.
Now you get overprotective and defensive.
When you start telling me that, I'm
you start thinking I'm jealous.
I start thinking you're jealous, and I start thinking that there's something that you've seen that I've not seen. So maybe that's what will make me want to look at my
the
friend
same way with
in a
man.
different way.
The same way with the man is, imagine a man goes out with his woman, then the next thing the bestie comes up and the woman jumps up, bestie!
Yeah,
jumps on him.
You're my friend.
This nigga's like, I didn't receive that kind of, I didn't receive that kind of treatment when I showed up. She didn't jump and hug me like that. Why is she hugging this one like that? There is jealousy in relationships.
Sometimes can jealousy lead to what you're not supposed to be doing? If your person is jealous and then makes you realize that that guy could be having a nice I don't know. Can it make you feel like now my friend can be more than a friend?
There's two things. You choose your struggles. Well, that's what I'll say. Everyone gets to choose their own struggles.
Sure.
If you feel like you see him and he's exactly what others are saying he is, go ahead.
Ooh.
You choose your struggles. Because let me tell you something. If I get into a relationship and my man is not comfortable about me hanging out with my male friends oftenly, I'm going to tone it down. Because he means a lot to me. This relationship means a lot. It doesn't mean that I'll go break our friendship.
Yeah,
no.
you simply tone it down.
You
reduce
tone
your...
it down. You see, if my man is overly jealous, I know he's the jealous type. I will know how to handle it. And I make sure that my friends know that my man is very jealous. So kindly, he is a jealous man. I'll even put an initiative of, you know what, you come with your woman, and you come with your woman, and I'll come with my man. Let's sit down together.
I think that's the next topic we're going to discuss.
Yeah, because now when I do this mixing, now it breaks the ice. It breaks the ice. Because you know what, you thought I was dating him. No, he has a woman.
Yeah.
You thought I was sleeping with him. No, I'm not sleeping with him. He has a woman. And I'm with you. And I'm not afraid to go there. No, other things is like, when you want to go hang out with your best friend, your husband is like, can I tag along? You're like, no.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, it's like, what are they going to do that I shouldn't be involved? You see? So the best thing is, if you incorporate him more, like if I have a circle and I have this new man coming into my life and we have begun dating, I'm going to try to introduce him to my circle. So that it will be our friends, not my friends.
I see.
And his friends are going to be my friends. So it's our friends.
So if I have a male friend and at some point my hubby is not comfortable with it or my boyfriend is not comfortable with it, and then I go extra mile and make sure that these guys meet and they're all good.
Yeah.
That one now can tone down everything.
Break the ice. He'll stop being jealous.
So we can still be friends.
Yeah, kuna venye hii naeka Kiswahili. Kuna venye unaweza kuwa na mtu and then niko na wivu na yeye. But sasa every time mnatoka you call me. Babe, twende mahali. Nikifika wako hapo, twende mahali. Mpaka mimi na huyu mtu tuzoeane. Tukishazoeana, ndakuwa we, swali nakupigia bwana. Acha nishike niaje mambo? poa. Okay, sawa, anakaa just 2 minutes, anakuja 2 minutes ameshika mahali. You get? Ina break your eyes kabisa. Mpaka even if somebody else from the outside comes say, why are you comfortable with your wife having a male friend? Nani? Yule. Wewe pia tafuta vitu zingine za maana za kuwa worried about. You know, tafuta vitu zingine za kuwa worried about.